South Africa's law enforcement circles have just been rocked by a revelation so explosive it's sending shockwaves through the police ranks and political corridors alike. General Shadrack Khumalo, known for his sharp discipline and zero tolerance for corruption, has dropped a bombshell, one that could end the career and credibility of one of the most feared officers in the country, General Sibiya. But before we dive into this shocking revelation, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because what you're about to hear could change everything we thought we knew about the power dynamics inside South Africa's security establishment. According to internal sources, General Khumalo publicly confronted General Sibiya after discovering that the vehicle Sibiya was driving wasn't just any luxury car, it was allegedly linked to an international cartel. This isn't a rumor. Documents and registration records, according to Khumalo's office, trace the vehicle directly to a foreign criminal network that has been under investigation for years. The car, reportedly a black Range Rover Sport, was flagged by Interpol weeks before the confrontation, and yet it was found parked at a government compound under Sibiya's control. The revelation didn't just expose the car, it exposed the deep cracks and hidden alliances within the country's law enforcement leadership. Khumalo, known for his outspoken nature, didn't mince words. During a closed security briefing, he allegedly said, "When our top officers drive the cars of the very criminals we are meant to arrest, then the entire system has failed." That statement alone sent the room into silence. Some officials reportedly walked out, unwilling to comment. Others demanded immediate clarification from Sibiya himself. Khumalo's words weren't just an accusation, they were a direct challenge to the culture of silence that's been eating away at the police service for years. General Sibiya has long been considered one of the most controversial figures in South African law enforcement. Feared by many, respected by some, and rumored to have powerful friends in both the political and criminal underworld, his name has surfaced more than once in internal corruption probes, though he's always denied any wrongdoing. To his supporters, Sibiya is a tough enforcer who gets results no matter the cost. But to his critics, he's a man who's blurred the line between law and lawlessness, walking the dangerous path between power and privilege. So when Khumalo exposed that the car he was driving was registered to a known cartel front company, even Sibiya's allies were left speechless. Investigators have linked the vehicle's serial registration to a transnational drug and money laundering syndicate operating in and out of Johannesburg, Cape Town, and several neighboring countries. The same cartel has been on the radar of Interpol for its connections to arms trafficking, stolen vehicles, and political bribery. According to sources close to the investigation, the cartel's vehicles are used to launder cash, with ownership titles shuffled between shell companies across borders. Now, one of those vehicles has allegedly been found in the possession of a senior police general, a man sworn to protect the country from such networks. When confronted, Sibiya reportedly tried to brush off the allegations, claiming the car had been borrowed through an associate. But Khumalo wasn't convinced. Insiders say Khumalo immediately ordered an internal audit and demanded a full investigation into how the vehicle was acquired, who authorized its use, and why no one had reported it earlier. That order alone has sparked panic across multiple departments. Some officers have gone silent, while others have begun leaking information anonymously, hinting that Sibiya's connection to this vehicle might be just the tip of the iceberg. This revelation has deepened the existing divisions within the South African Police Service. Factions loyal to Sibiya are accusing Khumalo of staging a smear campaign, while others see Khumalo's actions as a long overdue purge of corrupt elements in the force. An anonymous senior officer told reporters, "Khumalo is playing with fire. Sibiya is not a man to cross easily. There are people protecting him at levels most of us can't even imagine." The tension between these two powerful men has now escalated into a full-blown institutional crisis. Meetings have been postponed. Statements are being drafted. And behind the scenes, the fear is palpable, because once cartel money seeps into the ranks of law enforcement, the line between justice and crime becomes almost impossible to see. The political world hasn't escaped the shock either. Questions are being raised in Parliament about the extent of criminal infiltration into state security structures. Opposition leaders are demanding a transparent investigation and public accountability, while insiders whisper that some within government are trying to contain the fallout quietly before it reaches national headlines. Khumalo's bold move has not only exposed Sibiya, it has forced the nation to confront an uncomfortable question: how many other high-ranking officials might be entangled in similar criminal webs? On social media, the country is ablaze. South Africans are voicing outrage, disbelief, and exhaustion. Another one caught with dirty hands, one user wrote. "We need a full cleanup of the entire system." Others, however, warn that Khumalo's safety might now be at risk. He's made enemies before, but never quite like this. Taking on a man like Sibiya, described by some as a pit bull with power, is a move that could cost him more than just his career. As of now, an internal investigation has been launched. Both generals have been ordered to submit written reports on the incident, while the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, the Hawks, is reportedly stepping in to trace the vehicle's origin and financial trail. Legal experts say if the link between Sibiya and the cartel is proven, it could lead to criminal charges, dismissal, and possibly imprisonment, not just for Sibiya, but for anyone else implicated in the cover-up. Meanwhile, Khumalo remains defiant. His office released a brief statement saying, "The people of South Africa deserve a police service that cannot be bought, intimidated, or corrupted. No one, no matter their rank, is above the law. This isn't just another corruption scandal, it's a battle for the soul of South African law enforcement." General Khumalo's revelation has opened a wound the system has tried to hide for years. Whether justice will truly be served remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, the truth is out, and there's no going back. Make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on notifications, because the story is far from over. More names could surface. More secrets could spill. And as the walls close in, one question remains: will justice win, or will power once again protect the guilty?